it's Debbie with Kip's Corner. Welcome back. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. So a video or two ago, I did a design team project for Susan Taylor Brown where I just did basically a bunch of stuff. And one of the things in the stuff was this, I think I called it an envelope foldy thingy. And it's made with 2 envelopes. This is a die cut on the front with slits, tags stuck inside. Here we've got a pocket with some pieces in it, another pocket here, and another pocket here on the back, and plus this big one. So it's basically a folder that you can slip inside either as is or as a part of your signature that just has a bunch of pockets on it, made with envelopes. So that's how I came up with the very clever name of a envelope pocket foldy thingy, I think is what I called it. And since then, here's another that I've made. Let's see, am I there? Yeah. It's got 2 pockets on the front here and here. If I can get my finger under there. There. And then when you open it, this one just opens up completely. And there is, here, let me grab, here's a postcard. Excuse me. There's a pocket here that you can slip something into. And then we've got that same die cut piece here, with just some tags and things in it. And so some trim on it. And on the back side, this is a little button. You can put something here, and you can put something here. So, except if you put it in there, you're gonna lose it. No, there it goes. And then we have here and here. And so what I thought I would do today is make another one of these and just put it together very quickly. So I've got some paper here from 2 different places that I've sort of chopped up and cut up, and some of it. One is the kit Illuminated Floral, I believe is the name of it, from Medieval Mirage. And the other is one of the background kits from, hang on, let me look. I looked. Journal Centric. This is one that I've got. I think this is a full sheet, or very close to it, that I've cut up. And she has a bunch of different background kits. None of them are expensive, and I think I ended up buying 3 or 4 of them, all digital kits that I could use as background papers. So, what did I say? Journal Centric and Medieval Mirage. I've also got a couple envelopes here. These are the same size as this. I'll show you again. Papers in here were Tim Holtz papers and the Tim Holtz card pieces from a couple different kits, so all Tim Holtz stuff. So what I thought I'd do is pop one together. There's a couple different ways you can put your envelope together. You can do it kind of like this, which is what I did on this one. This piece here is actually covering up the flap that comes around like this. Or what I did on this one was I put the two openings for the inside like this together and get it in there like so. And that's what I did on the first one. So it doesn't really matter. I don't think, you can kind of do whatever you want, however you want it. I think on the first one I used this back piece is the flap that was coming over. And again, on this one, this is the piece, this is the flap that was coming over. Doesn't matter how you fold it up. You can do it any which way you want to. Just put your two pieces together. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this like this since I've already got those stuck in together. And first thing I'm going to do is glue these together. So let's get some glue on here. Got this glare here. I'm trying to cover the glare. There we go. All right, let me get this in here. I'll just throw some glue on this. And like I said, I've got some pieces already kind of cut to size or very close to it. So I will, I'll just use those, and hopefully this will be a pretty quick video. You won't have to worry about watching me obsess about what papers go with what. I don't know why that takes me so long, but it does. Yeah, it just does. It just does. Let me glue that down. Make sure I'm not oozing out anywhere. Okay, oops. And I'm going to glue this down. Oh, it was already glued down. Do I want to put a pocket there? I probably do, but I think what I'll do, I think I'll go ahead and glue it completely down. And then that way, I've got that stability. Yeah, yeah. I can still put pockets there if I want to. Okay. Slap that shut. I should probably clean up my workspace here a little bit so I can actually work. Okay, here we go. We are stuck together. All right, let me grab up this stuff and set it aside. Here, I'm gonna put this, actually I'm gonna put this here. Is that, yeah. So you can see that pretty background paper. Okay, here we go. All right, first off, cap. First off, let's see, what have I got here? Here we go. Let's do this. This is one that I kind of cut apart. Most of this is just pieces that I got out just in case I needed them. All right, so what I'm thinking here is I'm thinking I'm going to put a pocket there and another pocket there. I'll do a double pocket and then maybe one at the top. And I will put this, let's just put this right on the front. So I'm going to start with, I'm actually going to put some cardstock down here first. Why? I don't need to do that. Yeah. I'm going to put some cardstock down first, and then I will turn this into a pocket also up here at the top, and that'll give it some stability to put things in and out of. So let's do that first. Shall we start with some ink? Yes, we shall. And I also think, I'm going to round the edges here just a tiny bit with a small rounder, just to give it some interest, and it'll probably go in one of the journals that I'm getting ready to make or just started. And rounded edges go with the journals that I make because I pretty much round all of the edges. I don't know why, I just like it that way. Do what you love, right? I know, this is so exciting watching me ink paper. Sorry, I will, nature of the beast, right? Yeah, I will try to do them quickly. Okay, we're gonna put that down first. And I have a new bottle of glue, so it ought to flow right on out of here. It's not new, but it's newer than my old one that was taking about 5 minutes for it to actually get to reach to the bottom. This glue goes slow when it gets to the bottom. But I do like using it. It adheres nicely. Once it's dry, it's dry. Doesn't warp your paper. And I am talking about Fabric Tack or 3-in-1. Okay, let's get that on there. See if I can get this on here straight. We will make an attempt. And I just glued that whole thing down and didn't make a pocket. See, I can't be in a hurry. I can't be rushing. The brain doesn't work when I rush. All right, so change of plans. We just won't put a pocket there. How's that? I've got a little frog in my throat. Okay, I think that'll work. I know it'll work. It'll work whether I put a pocket on it or not. It'll just have different pockets on it than what I had planned on. That's okay. Oops. Okay. But let me go ahead and do some roundy corners on this as well. I'm going to, this already had rounded corners. This is what are they? There's like journal cards from, oh wait a minute, that's gotta be smaller than that. From Tim Holtz. And I love using them. Let's see, I want to put that pocket on the, yeah. I think I can maybe cut that straight line. Whoops, let's see, which line is it? Yep, that one. Maybe. I don't know, I'm not known for being able to cut straight lines, so there. No, that's too small. What were you thinking? Okay, that's fine. Let's put some roundies on this. And I think I want the red up above. Yeah, let's do that. And if I ink the edges, you won't be able to tell that it is short. Ha! Sure you will. That's okay. I'm gonna ink the edges anyway. It's not short by much. It's just a tiny, tiny bit. It'll be fine. It'll look intentional. Maybe. We'll find out. And I think I'm gonna put a little notch up here on the top of this, because I think it's on these types of pieces where you've got a bunch of pockets. It's easier to tell that it's a pocket if it's notched. There we go, that's nice. So let's find out where the center is. How wide is this? Just shy of 5, so 2.5. So the center is about right there. All right. This is a 1-inch circle punch. And so basically I'm just going to eyeball it. Good enough. All right. It's nice. Little squares helped me eyeball it. Okay. That's gonna go right there. And yeah, that's nice. I like that. So let's put that on. I'm going to use on the pockets, I'm going to use art glitter glue because I have this metal tip and it pulls out a nice fine flow of the glue. I highly recommend it. And in something like this on a pocket, it gives you a fine flow. And it makes it easy to not get too much glue on there. Of course, I can't glue a straight line to save my life. Can't draw a straight line either. Oh, well. There we go. That'll work. Hopefully I didn't get too close to the edge. I got glue on my finger though, or on my hand. Okay. Nice. Let's see. That needs to come up a little bit. Come on. There we go. Yep. I knew it was going to ooze out. It's okay. Dries clear. It's all good. Dries clear. Part of the problem with using, you know, like the medieval Mirage kit, or at least the problem I always have is that I think the papers are so pretty, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do something like put a pocket on it. But I think this sort of solves that problem. I still, you know, I am. I'm covering a part of that, and it's unfortunate. I'm tossing this in the scrap bucket, and I just missed. It's unfortunate that you have to do that if you're going to do any extras. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let's see. Do I want to just go from the edge over here? And maybe I do, yeah. Maybe I do there. Just snap that off. Okay. Scrap pile. Let's see if I can hit it this time. It's right over here it's right over here. I'm trying to toss things in it. All right. Let's do some roundies here so that they all match. And of course, we're gonna have to do some inking. There we go. So there's the front done, ready to go. And when I'm done with the whole thing, I'll go through and ink all of the edges. Where's my postcard that I had? I don't know if this is the same one or not. So we have a pocket here, which, you know, talking about blocking the pretty design. So if you put something in the pocket, you're gonna, oh well. And a little baby pocket here. Okay, one panel done. We're a quarter of the way there. Next up, the inside. On the inside, I think it's, you want to, you know, you definitely want everything that you're doing on the inside to coordinate. So let's see what we got here. This is just some stuff that I cut out that I thought I could use. Now I don't remember what I was thinking. What were you thinking? But I think I'm thinking one of these goes on one side, one of them goes on the other. And so we have a background here where, that's not straight, but you get the idea. Hang on. Okay, all right. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to, on this side, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to make like a little belly band with this piece on this side with the green behind it. And I think that'll look nice. I think. So let's get these, and then let's see. Should I I think what I'll do is I'll slit open this side. Actually, I could do the same thing here. I could slit this open on this side and give us a pocket, a big pocket. Or, okay. All right, first things first. Let's put here. Let's just I don't know what we're gonna do. Which one do I like better? For the, I think this is the same sheet. It's just different. Oh, maybe not. I think this might be two different ones. I like this one better with all of the green. Okay. So I'm going to round some corners and ink up. And I think what I'm going to do is just slit this side back here so that I have a big pocket. Later. Oh, get out my big kahuna here, and I'm just going to take this, and since I don't trust my scissor ability, I'm just going to take off a little sliver, and that should open that up. Yeah, see, now it goes all the way through, but hold on, it won't for long. It won't for long. Okay, so now this can go right about there. Yeah, right about there. Okay, let's do it. What do I need? I need glue. Glue. To remember to lean forward a little bit because I tend to work back from the back side of my board, and I don't think the back side of my board here is in camera. So, oh, apparently we have intruders. Only one of the 4 dogs is barking, so we really don't have intruders, because if we did, all 4 of them would be going absolutely bonkers. So she just heard something, probably another dog outside. It's our neighbor, we call them, it's social hour. The neighborhood dogs all get together and have social hour. Okay, is that the, yeah. All right, let's get this. Here we go. Yep, that's good. And it actually might almost be straight. Let me come in up here a little bit. All right. Now we have a pocket that stops where it stops here. So the pocket doesn't go all the way to here. It stops, you know, here, because there's glue right here. But that's okay. It's a short pocket, but it's still, let me see if you can see how far it goes. It's still pretty deep. And you can still get a lot There we go. You could get a lot in there, so it's, you know, stopping here. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. Okay, now I'm going to, what did I say I was going to do? A belly band, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and round. This piece of paper is a little shy of the edge, but again, I don't think it will look bad. But it was a scrap piece, and so it is what it is. So I'm gonna just rounder, inker, and I think it'll look good. It'll look totally intentional, especially if I'm doing that on every panel. Yeah, I meant to do that 4 times. And then I'll put this will be the actual belly band, and it's a pretty wide one, but again, this paper, this image that I'm using was from the kit, and I really liked the image, but I didn't want to cut too much of it off, so that's a problem of mine. So yeah, that'll look good. And then this will go here, and it goes all the way to the edge. So you just have some green, that green popping through on the 2 sides. So again, I probably need to round so that we're consistent here. And then I'll need to ink it. On this one, since I cut sort of the edge of the paper, you've got the natural inking, if you will, around 3 sides and not over here on the edge. So I think what I'll do over here on the edge, I will probably double ink it, meaning I'll use 2 different colors. I'll use a dark color first to match the dark color that is on the piece here. Maybe not match, but so I'm going to use ground espresso here on the edge. Ground espresso is old, so it looks more like the paper. At least that's my idea. I don't know if it'll work or not. Yeah, see? So now that edge is darker, like this one. Okay. Now let's get rid of that, and let's come back over here with the vintage photo is the one I'm using primarily. So now these should look like they've kind of matched up. Actually my side might be darker, but that's okay. There's probably another color that I could have used that would have been a better match, but I think from this perspective, it's not too shabby. Okay, I'm going to glue this completely down, and then I'm going to glue the green piece just here at the 2 short edges and create a little belly band on this particular pocket or panel instead of a full pocket. But I'm pretty sure, since there's going to be 3 pockets on, there's going to be pockets on 3 panels, I should say. Pretty sure that we'll still be able to call it an envelope foldy pocket thingy. Envelope pocket foldy thingy. Even though one of the panels isn't going to actually have a pocket. Excuse me. The weather change gets me every time. And our weather has changed. We went from 90 degrees, record high on Monday or Tuesday, I forget what day it is. We hit a record high, 94. And last night, I think it got down to in the 50s. So yeah, craziness, absolute craziness. Okay. I think that's sort of straight. No, it's not. Way more on one side than there is another. Okay, that's gonna have to do. And I just like the little pop of color. I think it pops this piece out nicely. It complements this piece. It's not the exact green, but close enough. And it complements this. And I think as a barrier between the two, otherwise these are very matchy-matchy, even though they're from two different designers, they are very close in colors. And while I think that's complementary, if one is laying directly on top of the other, would become slightly problematic in being able to see both of them. So again, I'm covering up these beautiful sort of in flowers and stuff in the background. I just wonder, maybe I should change my mind. Maybe I should put this off to the side so that you can see more of this. All right, decision time. Off to the side. Or I really do like the idea of a belly band because it is a little different from what I've done on the other ones. And so, yeah, belly band wins. All right, I'm gonna go back to the art glitter glue for my little line here. And I'm just going to draw a line across both panels. Not a straight line, mind you. And that'll ooze down there. I want to make sure I get enough glue so it gets some good, tight connection. Make sure I'm upright. Make sure I'm in the same direction on both panels. That's one of those little things where, oops, if that was my head, sorry. That's one of those things where, you know, it should be a no-brainer. You should just automatically be able to remember to do that. But sometimes easier said than done. I mean, come on. How many times have you put something in the wrong panel? In the wrong direction. You know, something that you're laying down and you put it in the wrong direction. You put it upside down. We've all done it. Some of us more than once. And so, okay. Now, let's see, where's my little postcard? We have a little belly band. I like it. I like it. A little postcard. Oh, and it fits both directions. Okay, so that's a good size for a postcard, or something even a little fatter than that. Okay, second one done. So this is what we've got so far. We've got two pockets here. We messed up and forgot we were going to put a deep pocket there, but that's okay. And we've got a belly band type pocket here. And now let's do I think maybe I want to do that green. No, let's do this again. Let's put this on here again. And yeah, let's edge it. And then we will decide what to do from there. So let's start with that background. I've got a lot of pieces and stuff here that we can flip through and see what we like. Okay. So on this side, we use some craft paper in the back. What if, well, but then I got the green here. I don't know how this will be used. I mean, obviously I'll use it, but I don't know if I'll put this in as a signature, you know, and so here, and so these two pages would be by themselves, and then these two pages would be later, or if I will put the whole thing, you know, in a pocket where you pull it out, and so then it all becomes a piece together. And so I want to design it to where it'll work either way. So I've got some the Tim Holtz stuff going on here. Yeah, I want it. you know, and this coordinates with the front. So craft and green are my two sort of background papers, and I want them both going on both of these. Actually, I think I just decided what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put one of these paper slots thingies, one of these. I think that'll look really attractive there. And I think I want to do it in green. Let's see, is this one wide enough? Yeah, that'll be wide enough. So I'm going to do it in green, and then I'm going to use some of these Medieval Mirage pieces as tuck pieces. Won't that, yeah, you think maybe that'll work? That'll look good. Okay, I'm back. Here it is. Here's what it looks like. I inked it to save you. You're welcome. To save you having to do that. Last night, I was playing around with some other papers, and so this is the green piece. This is a separate part of the die cut. But I had this one that I cut last night that fits nicely on here. So I think I'm going to use that. I like the browns. They work. They work. So now I'll show you. There's slot, 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 but not this one. So that's glued, as well as the sides and the bottom. And then we're going to glue this little guy on. This was from some Tim Holtz paper also, when I was playing around with. I was actually finishing up the one I just showed you. Was that last night? Yeah, my, how time flies. And so I had cut this out thinking that I might use it, and I ended up not using it. Okay, there we go. So that's cute. We might put something else there, because if you look on this one, I did some cheesecloth and a stamp. Let's see, what is that? A duck? No, I'm not even in camera, and I'm bumping the camera. Here we go. There. How's that? And then on this one, I did cheesecloth also, and a little butterfly circle cut. So I might do something on this one. Might leave it as is also. I'm going to toss that into the scrap bin. Okay, here's what we've got so far. We've got a front, 2 pockets. We've got an inside with a belly band and a big pocket here. And then we have our little slot machine. Now I want to put some things in the slots. So now the question is, the answer to the question is, using more Medieval Mirage papers, I have this piece left here. I just want to make sure that it coordinates, and of course it all coordinates. So I've got that. What else have I got here? I've got these, which are different. These are different backgrounds. This is different background paper. Very similar. This has got music on it, which is cute. And then I've got, some Tim Holtz cards. And then I've got, see, this is another piece of Medieval Mirage from the collage sheet. This is another piece that I could use. If not today, I can always use it tomorrow. And here's another one. I really like this, and I really like these two together. I thought they were kind of nice and complementary. So I might do a double pocket sideways, because I've got a double pocket here, horizontal. I got the vertical belly band. So I think, I think double pockets might be cool. All right, so then what I want to do on top of it, we have a winner. winner chicken dinner. And, you know, yeah, the tones, the coloring, we're good. Okay, all right. Okay, oh, goodness, it's not supposed to be that hard, you guys. But it is. This is my, this is the process I go through. All right, so we're gonna start with a green background. We're almost there, you guys. Let's see. Let's put this one down first. Duh. Let's put this one down first. I didn't get all of it. Rub. And the eraser's right at my hand. And what do? I rub. I'm trying to learn to use the eraser. And it does work. It works wonders. I don't know what it is. It's a gum. I don't remember what it's called. The gum eraser. Okay. I'm just going to leave this packet fully intact as is, and I'm not going to cut it or do anything. Oh, well, yeah, I take that back. I lied. I am going to, I'm going to put a little notch in it. If I can see where my fold is. Okay. That works. And you know, it doesn't have to be dead center. Yeah, I like that. Okay, ink, 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 ink-a-dink. I probably already said that once, didn't I? What I really want to do when I turn the video recorder off, what I really want to do is just turn some music on. I was jamming earlier today. Nobody's here. I have the house to myself, which is rare. Even though I do technically, I'm a widow, I do technically live alone. I've got my daughters here for the moment. All right, let's glue that down. I'm gonna glue that on. And I don't hate that this doesn't go all the way to the, you know, this is the size of the card. I could go this way with it, but I already did that. And I like for each one of these panels to be different. So we got a lot of same going on here, but this is your spread. This is the center spread. But I mean, the panels are different, duh. You know, there's different things going on. We've got this green theme kind of throughout, except for the front page, which is okay. Totally ties in. Okay, what was I doing? Glue. Let's see if it closed up. Nope, it's still flowing. It's still flowing, and I'm doing 3 sides. I have to remind myself that. 3 sides, not 4. Can I tell you? I can't tell you because I've lost count. How many times I have glued things down that I wasn't supposed to. Like, you know, you're putting a pocket on, you glue all 4 sides. oh well. Do I want that about center-ish? Yeah, I do. I want that about center-ish. There. Oops, got some glue on there. Good thing it dries clear, huh? There we go. Smoosh her down. At least I think it'll dry clear. You can see, can you see that? You can see my, I don't know, that might be there. That might just be part of it. Adds to the vintagey sort of worn look. Okay, where do we want this pocket? We want it about there. I love it. No, let's see. I think I want it about there, a little higher. That's too high. Oh, maybe not. It's a double pocket. Okay, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut it right here, sort of right down that line. But again, it's just long enough that I don't trust myself. So I'm gonna pop this up here, slip it in, and I'm gonna cut it right there. we'll use that. Let's see if I can toss it in the bin. And now, what do I want to do? Yeah, I want it to where it reads correctly this way. Yeah. I like it. Did I put that one on upside down? No, that's right. It goes both ways. Okay. I need to round this so that it meets up. And I think my rounder is the same size as the one used on the cards. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and notch this so that I can, again, because I'm doing it on, you know, I started something, right? I'm doing it on all of them. So I'm going to kind of keep going once I start something, right? Yep. She needs some ink. And I don't know, I might put some clustery something or other on here at some point, but I'm not going to. This was intended to be a pretty quick video, so I'm not going to do it now, but I can come back later. And again, I might want to wait. You know, sometimes when you're doing something, making some tags or pockets or an envelope foldy pocket thingy or whatever it is, you don't want to necessarily always finish it, because if you're doing it ahead and you don't know exactly what journal it's going to go into, sometimes you're better off just waiting. For example, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that I decided to put this into a butterfly journal. Well, so I might want to come back and put a butterfly or two on some of the pages so that it ties into, if I'm doing a journal with a theme, so that it ties into that journal. So you don't have to, when you're working ahead, you do not have to finish or completely do everything there is to do on your pieces. You can save some of it for later, which is exactly 3 sides going straight up, which is exactly what I'm going to do, I think, on this one. Sorry if I keep getting my head in the way. Trying to get this lined up straight. There we go. I think that's lined up. And my slots are not exactly even, but that's okay. I shouldn't point those things out, right? I should not point those things out. That glue just likes to stain that paper. I might have to do a little something there so that it doesn't look like a goof. Okay. I think she's done. Other than, you know, what goes inside, which of course would be determined once I get to the point where I'm putting it in an actual journal. And there's a couple of journals that I'm working. Actually, I told you that. I'm doing the covers. Let me show you. I did, and there'll be a video, if it's not already up when you see this. So I've got the covers going, and I'm thinking, see, this is sort of a nice tie-in, perhaps. But then I've also got this one that I'm working on, and I don't hate that either. Nope. I like the idea of this guy going in this journal, and wherever it is, this one. Yeah, see, this one going in this journal. So see, now I've got one done. for each of them, and they're both completely different, and yet they tie in together. And you know what, as I'm talking through this, let me get these out of the way. So there's a video up where I basically am making those two covers. So I'm talking through this, I really realize this cover is also very white. Again, a lot of times when I work on these papers, I will tea dye them before I start messing with them, and it tones them down a little bit. So that's better. This one is not so bad. It kind of is already, because of these colors here. I think that's better. That kind of tones it down just a little bit. We'll get some more in here, and we'll get the coloring kind of get some down in here. Okay, now I'm going to very quickly, I'm going to ink my edges all the way around. This is the edge that has the opening. But I'm going to ink all of these edges, and that'll help. Again, that also helps to tone down this paper in the background. The envelopes that I used were I don't know, they're kind of a cream colored, so that'll help kind of tone those down just a little bit so they're not bright. And then it ties in, helps to tie in the paper to the sheets that are on top of it. So here I am, very close to being finished. And I'm happy with it. I think I'm happy with the way it turns out. And I already know which book it's going to go into. Now I just need to find figure out which pieces I want to put in all the pockets, or maybe or not. I mean, I might leave pockets empty. Boy, I got that really close to the edge there. But that's okay. I think if I remember correctly, I did that on purpose because, yeah, hopefully that won't be a problem if I sew that. No, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I did that because I was slicing this edge. So, it is what it is. All right. While I'm finishing this up, I just want to say a very quick thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me and for watching me make the mistakes, because I think that's just as important. You know, it's human. And I don't want people to think that everything you do as you work on journals or ephemera or, you know, pocket envelope or envelope pocket folder thingies, that as you work on these, that it's all going to be simple Simon and perfect and just come right together. There'll be frustrations. And see, I just sort of messed that up, but that's okay. It was messed up before, and I tried to make it better by hiding it, and I ended up sort of not hiding it. Anyway, it is what it is. And I think the important thing is that you have fun, and I certainly had fun today. This was a lot of fun. I love making these, just sort of deciding how, because you're working on 4 pages at a time, and you want them to all coordinate and match and go together. And so to me, that's fun. That's a fun part of doing this, is making sure, you know, you see I put a button on that. I may go back. I'm going to go back and probably do something to a couple of these little somethings. Anyway, that's it for today. Again, thank you so much for watching. I do really, really, really appreciate every single one of you, and have fun. And so we meet again. Thank you. Bye-bye.